A tarot reader can never have too much coffee. Actually, she can. If I have too much, probably won't be able to understand anything that I'm saying. Okay, I've had too much coffee. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a video and I'm finally in front of the camera. Oh my god, it's been so long. So today we're going to be doing what is your love life like in 2023. So we're going to be doing that today. So we have the 4 groups here. We have group number 1 with the companion, group number 2 with the lover, group number 3 with the explorer, and group number 4 with the artist. So we're going to be looking into your love life. We're going to be seeing what's coming up for you, if you're going to attract a partnership, if there's any relationships coming in, what you're going to experience, and all that juicy stuff. So that's what we're going to look into today. And if you'd like to check out my rates and my crystal shop are all down below, so please check those out. If you would like to get a reading with me, please message me on Instagram or email if you'd like to book with me. So here are the groups 1, 2, 3 and 4, and let's get started. Start with group number 1 with the companion. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading. So you guys got the companion number 15. So we're going to be seeing what's coming towards you in 2023 in terms of love. We're going to see what's coming up for you guys, what wants to pop up. So let's have a look and see. So I'm going to pull some tarot as to what's coming towards you. We'll see what wants to pop up for you guys. So I do feel a very strong love energy from this group. I do feel like you guys have definitely wanted a relationship for quite a long time. It feels like you now want commitment, and I think you're going to be aware of what that commitment looks like to you. That commitment being that you know you want to be with someone for a long time. It's not just a relationship, it is literally a commitment, which is quite a big deal for you guys. Yeah, so hopefully you guys can see the cards okay. I can just about see the camera's quite far away from me. Oh wow. We have the King of Wands, that's amazing. I love that. I've got so much room on this table, so I'm gonna like really use it up today. Okay, I'm picking up on a Leo, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, not a Sag. Aries, Leo and Aquarius, possibly a Pisces as well, someone very spiritual. 3 of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like there's somebody in your future. It may be give or take about 5 months. So it could be 2024 and then like the 5th month in 2024. So it doesn't actually have to be within the year. But of course this is to do 2023. So I'm just giving you guys time frames because everyone is different. Nice burps, that's clarification. Confirmation burps. Okay, so what's happening for you guys, especially if you do like men, is you're being asked to really stand confidently and proudly when it comes to being in the same room, in the same energy as a masculine male specifically. I think a lot of you guys are kind of hidden under masculine energy. Like the masculine energy has definitely kind of taken you over, and you can't kind of think straight, which is definitely what I'm feeling. Okay, so I'm going to grab my rose quartz because I forgot to put her on my lap. I like to have a bit of rose quartz on my lap, it helps me channel. So that's a big tip for you guys. I use that in my private readings as well. I like to tell people that I use my rose quartz in my readings. So, because basically I also want to say that rose quartz opens the heart chakra, and I feel like that's definitely something that's happening here. I'm feeling this kind of like overflowing over the shoulders. This like, because we got this guy with a cape on here. I feel like it's something over the shoulders. I'm hearing over. It feels very royal. It feels like you are taking part. You're putting your energy into something that is larger. It feels larger than you. My throat is hurting as well. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords is showing me a lot of you guys have and are going through a bit of turmoil to do with relationships in terms of how you approach them, how people treat you, all that beautiful stuff. It's a lot, but it's beautiful because what it's doing is it's making you flower. It's making you realize what your needs are, how to get your needs met, all that stuff. So with the Tower and the Ace of Swords, I feel like there's definitely going to be a reckoning. I don't know what the word reckoning means, but what I'm feeling is a reckoning is basically you've come together, you've kind of talked about a situation, you know it's not going to change, boom, done, moving forward into something different. I see you parting with a person, and this person is very narcissistic. I feel like that's definitely something that you are learning from this person, is actually how narcissistic they actually are. And what I see is you definitely attracting somebody. And I feel like if you are going to attract somebody, this person, the people around you might not agree with the relationship, or they might be jealous, something like that. Depends on the people you're around, but I feel like especially if it comes to religious aspects, or I don't know, ethnicity, if that's, you know, a thing in the family dynamic, it's kind of like, oh, that person's kind of different, not what we expected you to be with. So that's possibly for some of you guys, especially if there's quite deep religious beliefs, or quite deep kind of like confined beliefs around who, say, their daughter or son should be with. That's kind of what the parents are kind of talking about. So what I feel is that I'm really hearing like if you go through anything that's uncomfortable to do with relationships, what it's doing is it's getting you to peel back layers. So once you start peeling back all those layers and you start to be yourself and you start to be with yourself, you're going to start to realize that actually it's really easy to be with yourself, and you're going to start to attract some really authentic people to you. I feel like you're going to attract some really authentic connections, such as like friendships and things like that. I'm hearing it's getting easier. It is getting easier, okay? So it's not going to be that uncomfortable forever. So let's get you guys a card about your man. Sorry, guys, I kind of like blanked out then. I saw a black cat as well. See what I mean? Yeah, there's definitely something about standing in your power in terms of being around masculines, especially really strong masculines. Yeah, someone's like pointing at me and they're telling me what to do, and I don't like that. Okay, so we have the creator and the hero. Lovely. So 21 and 36, this is your person. So your person is most likely someone who is artistic. There's somebody who is gentle. And I feel this is also somebody who could be a friend. So it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a relationship and a friend. Then underneath we have the knight in the reverse. What this is showing me is they're saying, which I know is like not really romantic, but I'm going to say it anyway, is basically you are attracting somebody on your own terms. And you're not waiting to be like saved, you know. You're going to have somebody come towards you who's going to see you authentically for who you are, which is exactly what you need. It might not be something that you think you want, but it's definitely something you 100% want. It's something you want, you just don't know it yet, okay? Because I feel like for some of you guys, you're kind of in this romantic energy of like, oh, they're going to be so this and beautiful and all this stuff. And like, it's like, sorry guys, I've got an itchy nose. When, yes, they are going to be absolutely stunning, but also they need to have emotions. They need to be able to like deal with their emotions. So I do feel like if you are an air sign, possibly attracting another air sign. If not, I feel like this could be a fire sign. If you are an air sign, you can attract any other sign, but it can be a fire sign too, and an air sign. So what I see is you're definitely speaking your truth around this person, and what I'm seeing is you're going to attract them quite randomly in a place that is very normal, quote unquote normal, like a cafe or around your home, or doing just your hobbies, or driving around doing very like I'm hearing low low maintenance things. So things like grocery shopping, things like that. This person, what they'll notice first is your outfit or your particular hair or skin color, something like that. That's kind of what they notice first. That's just what they're telling me. It's not really about the skin color. It's nothing like that, but that is something I'm hearing. That's what I saw first. This person definitely has a style of person that they like, and you are that, of course, that style. So I feel like I'm hearing finally I met someone. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been single for quite a long time. I definitely see that changing. I feel like it's not going to be forever that you're going to be single. It's not going to be like that. But of course, being single, there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to be kind to yourself in that process, because there's a lot of judgment around being single, which I don't really get. I don't really understand that. Lovely. So your advice at this moment is the eternal child. Sorry guys, my nose always itches when I'm channeling my intuition. Okay, I feel like when they do that nose wrinkle thing in that Bewitched, it's kind of accurate. Okay, so the eternal child, what this is showing me is you're working on fatherhood and motherhood issues, childhood issues to do with your mum and your dad, and any wounds around that, and about showing yourself, about who you are, shining your light, being authentic, showing your personality, taking up space, giving advice. That's what you're learning. You're going to learn that in places I don't feel safest, I will exit. And that's basically what's happening. So if you feel like you have to exit any premises, then that is completely normal. And I'm hearing go for it, because you're basically You can't fill up space if there's not a space to fill. If someone won't allow you to be yourself, if there's a space and someone isn't nurturing it, there's no growth. You can't, if you're not nurturing something, it's not going to grow, like anything like that. Okay, so we're gonna have a little look and see if there's any other like way of meeting this person, like if there's anything specific that wants to come out. Which one? You want the dice? Okay, so let's see. I'm hearing December for a lot of you guys. I did feel like it's going to be near more the end of the year. This person, whoa, I just got like a massive download. They are so tall and like they're wearing this beautiful like trench coat. I'm picking up like a very British male. So it doesn't have to be male, it doesn't have to be, can be a woman as well. It doesn't even have to be British, but they just look to me very English, possibly American. Yeah, but the way they look is very kind of posh, you know, very put together. Yeah, this person has style, very attractive, very earthy energy as well. So if they are fiery, they're just very grounded. Like their energy feels so gentle and soft and like, yeah, beautiful. Some of you guys are going to meet a Taurus as well. I'm getting so many different people in this group. I'm getting like a spiritual little hippie man, woman, to like a very put together kind of posh man, woman, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see, how are they attracting anyone into their life this year, including friendships as well. So we've got Leo, Neptune, 5th house. Yes, any time that you can be seen, expressing yourself, letting yourself be seen, putting yourself in the middle of a situation in terms of like expressing yourself, girl, that is going to help you attract so many people. This could be online, in a group, in a family dynamic, any place that you don't feel like you can express yourself and expand yourself. This is not going to be, that's not going to be the situation you're going to be. If it's going to be authentic, it has to be fully authentic. And I'm hearing, I cannot grow if you don't let me show. It's kind of like that quote from Friends where it's like, how will you let me grow if you don't let me blow? I love that quote, it's so funny. So basically we have Leo, Neptune in the 5th house. What this is bringing up is fear of intimacy around being seen. Maybe when you've been intimate with people closely, it doesn't have to be physical, can be emotionally as well. You're scared of really showing your heart side of you, like the really gentle, non-critical side of you. And when you start to get more comfortable with being creative and you show up for yourself, even in like groups of friends, doesn't have to be a relationship, it's going to get you used to just being yourself. Because if they're the right people, if they align and they gel with you, they will be there for you. I'm hearing if it gels, it melts. Like it's basically, it has to come together. I'm hearing it's not like oil and water. That's basically like a lot of people you've had in your life, and picking up on you like rolling dough. I don't know what that is, creating something. Okay, so your person could be a baker, an artisan baker. I don't know what that is. They're telling me it's artistic baker. I have no idea. I don't really do baking. I do cooking, but I don't do baking. It's something like artistic, artisserie. Yeah, it feels like I can almost feel the dough in my hands. That's really interesting. Some of you guys, this person's definitely an artist in the kitchen and the bedroom, if you know what I mean. So we have Leo, Neptune in 5th house. What this is showing me is I'm hearing it's like you're being shown up for who you are. So your spiritual side is not going to be like muted anymore. I'm hearing, why are you blocking yourself from your true colours? I'm picking up when you are all by yourself, you're completely different to who you are when you're in front of people. And that's for some people, especially if you've got Libra placements. That's definitely a tendency they tend to have. So yeah. Okay, so tell me about this person. Lovely. Definitely a lot of healing going on, especially around health. You may have had a lot of health issues. That's definitely been worked on, especially when it comes to your inner child. There's a sense of like your solar plexus, you may have a lot of stomach issues or IBS. There's something around your stomach and it's being like lit up and it's glowing and it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and it's like there's something around clearing your old wounds, old chakras, old self, you know. Lovely. We've got Mars. Oh my god, this person's so like determined. Like there's somebody who is always on it. They are a leader. There's somebody who likes to get shit done. Yeah, 100%. Got number 22, which is a really good sign. Things matching up. Pluto, gorgeous. So this is to do with somebody who is long term. You cannot avoid this person. If you want a long term relationship, this is definitely the person. If it's not, it's not. Okay, you have to make sure that you're ready for commitment, because this person's 100% ready. They might have very, very bright hair, like blonde, ginger, or very light brown. Okay, so then we have 4th house of the home, which is really lovely. That could be something both of you are working on, you or this person. And then we have Neptune vision, which is so lovely. I keep getting so much Neptune from this group. There's a sense of like really connecting with your higher self. I feel like there's 2 characters. One of you is the more intuitive, more gentle, feminine nurturer, and the other one is masculine, but also very highly intuitive, but in a different way. I'm hearing the word infinity, the song Infinity, where it's like, here's my key, philosophy. I don't know if you guys know that song, but I fucking love that song. It's so good. But I'm hearing infinity, something like infinity sign. We actually have that above the strength. So it's kind of like you're definitely showing your true colours. And it's kind of like things have come around, the karma's sorting itself out. But what I'm seeing is, yeah, there's definitely a feminine and a masculine connecting here. And basically, which is all normally in every relationship, there's normally the more masculine, the more feminine, which is why we connect with people, because that helps us balance ourselves out. And basically what this is one of you is more moony and one of you is more strategic. One of you is more emotional, one of you is more like kind of forward thinking and like very kind of strategic to the point, very detailed orientated as well is what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's see any type of energies that are crossing your path. This one wanted to come out. We have within, which is really lovely. So I feel like you're going to do a lot of soul searching this year, and it's going to feel really good. It feels easier than last year, as in 2022. And I feel like you're also going to be able to love yourself a lot more than what you were able to. We also have number 22 and 27, 42, 26, 18, and we have, let's see what else we have here, and 28. So some of you guys could be in your 20s. I know a lot of you guys who watch me are normally in your 20s or your teens. So that could be your age when you meet this person. So 26, so 22, 26, 27, 28 and 42 and 18. So that could be when you meet your person. We also have 21 and 15 as well. So we have retreat. We have allow. And we have independence. This is lovely. Some of you guys are letting down your walls around love. Like you're making sure that you're being independent, but you're also being seen and honoured for who you truly are. And then we have expansion, which is so nice. I love this. This is to do with you expanding your home as well. You might end up moving in with somebody or moving in with this person, which is actually really interesting, that the fact that you're moving in, meeting them and moving in at the same year, which is quite interesting. I love that. So I want to get you a couple more of these cards. Let's get you some of these. Let's see what else is coming for you guys in. Oh, we have a romance. Love that. Okay. Some of you guys are definitely doing a lot of healing, especially around your health and studying. A lot of you guys are leaning towards a different type of study that you want to change. And then we have best possible decision to study. Some of you guys, how you meet this person is when you change what you're studying, or you study a particular topic, you end up doing that as a job, and then that's how you meet them. Something like that. But this person really honours intelligence. Like that's the main thing that they're going to be really, is going to find you the most attractive and sexy is your intelligence. Like that's going to be what's really draws them to you, is how intelligent you are around a certain subject. It could be something from politics to health to the body to something. It's something there. I mean, everyone is completely different for every single person. It could be that you want to be a healer as well. That could be part of your knowledge about what you know. Okay, so let's get a couple of energy cards. We'll see what wants to come out here. We have yawn, boredom. A lot of you guys are very bored with definitely a few types of people you've been around. And you think, a lot of people have said like you're too picky or whatever people say, because it's ridiculous. No one is ever too picky. Sometimes it's because you don't want to actually be that person. We can tend to make like excuse not to be with them, or it can be that you just don't want to be with that person, and that's okay. Like don't ever think that that's wrong, that you get to actually decide your own future. Like let someone decide their own future, you know, let you decide your own future. You're allowed to do that. Like don't ever think you're too picky. That's not even a thing. Too picky or too needy, which is really funny because we actually have the card of needy. So I feel like that's definitely what you guys have been told a lot. And I want to just say there's needy isn't actually a thing. Needy is basically someone saying to you, I can't handle your needs, so I'm going to call you needy. And if someone says that, then they are very immature and they need to grow the F up, okay? There we go, that's the bluntness. So we have protected and we have secrets. I feel like this person definitely has a lot of secrets, and I don't think it's nothing to do with like they're withholding something from you. They are just quite private, and it means that the relationship is going to be very sacred and secret, but it's going to be very, very flourishing, which is so lovely. I love that. So we're going to pull you a guidance card from this book here. So we have the Rose Oracle, and pick up number 3. Oh, okay, no, there's no 3 here, but number 3 is coming out. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership and friendship. The fact that we have that in a relationship reading is absolutely amazing. So this is 108 and 109. So it says, the rose doesn't open and close according to who's walking by. She reveals her beauty to the world without waver. You're here to do that too. There are people who, at a soul level, choose to walk alongside you. But for them to find you, you must first let them see you. That's where the Leo is coming in. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Some of you guys are really struggling to reveal your personality. This is to do with a lot of you guys have had a lot of people around you basically telling you how you should live your life, what you should wear, what you should look like, especially being, I said especially being woman, but it's not. It's to do with your feminine side. It's like if you're a guy and you want to wear more quote unquote flamboyant things and you're criticised for it, that's what I'm feeling, that you're going to learn to just wear what you find comfortable. There's a sense of like it fitting you, but it makes you feel really, really good. And that, like I say, is probably what your person's going to notice first about you. It could be a conversation starter as well. Okay, so it says, reveal yourself to the world, open your heart and mind to collaboration rather than competition. So many of us, particularly those who identify as women, have learned to be mistrustful of one another, as if we're in competition. This card comes with a message of collaborations, partnerships and friendships, a confirmation that one or more people are entering your life, or it could be a sign that you're being called to co-create on a project with someone you already know. Decide to bloom together. I release any old programming of competition. I open myself up to relationships and collaborations. It's safe for me to trust and co-create. It's safe for me to speak clearly. It's safe for me to set clear boundaries and collaborate. And I fucking love that. That is amazing, because what that's showing me is you're able to express yourself with somebody, but you're also able to not be in those patterns of competition. Maybe you had like a fire sign parent growing up, and we have Lion, possibly a Leo or an Aries, who taught you like competition is very normal, and it's actually not. Like collaboration is something we all have to strive for, because otherwise we're just not going to get anywhere. Okay, so this is your last guidance. We have the Lion. So we have Lion, pride, legacy and courage. King of the jungle, the lion wears its mane regally among its pride. The lion is a natural-born leader, directing others with an authoritative ease. Inventive and perceptive, the lion encourages you to step into the role of leadership and believe wholeheartedly in your vision. You are here to build a lasting contribution beyond your lifetime, which means that you need a strong team to help you do it. The legacy you will create will take courage, willpower and strength to get the wheels in motion, but you have all the resources in the world to do it, as you boldly set an example for others. The lion points to the innate power you must tap into so you can maximise your efforts to the fullest. Be careful of your compassion turning into anger, as this could be the quickest way to lose your devoted following. When you learn to channel that anger into constructive outlets, you will be an unstoppable force. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's about you, especially if you do resonate as someone who's more feminine, to really work on your anger, and not to work on your anger, I mean basically let yourself be angry. Like let yourself be angry with people who have really let you down, or people who are taking advantage of you. It's completely normal, okay? I actually feel like I want to pull just a couple more cards on the person coming towards you. This can be a friend, like I mentioned. Lovely. It's a partnership. So for a lot of you guys, we have partners. The 7th house, which I love that. A grounded partnership, someone who's earthy. 12th house, lovely. Someone who has taken a nice deep dive into their subconscious. They could also be a holistic therapist, something like hypnosis or something to do with fitness. I'm hearing this. So hypnosis, fitness, something with on the end. And then we have waning crescent. And we have Pisces. Yes, I was definitely feeling Pisces. I love that. And then we have the waxing gibbous moon. So that could be the moon that you meet your person on. I'm picking up your first date might be pizza. If it's a friend, I see a sleepover or a pizza or something like that. So that is your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to, please check out my rates down below. With all the demonetizing going on, I'm going to need as much help as I can get at the moment. So thank you so much for you guys supporting me. I really appreciate you. My links are down below, and if you'd like to check out my crystal shop, that is also down below. I love you guys very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys got the Lover, number 24. 24 is your number that you got. I feel like I need to keep singing in your group, and I'm so sorry if it makes you cringe. It makes me cringe too. I've had way too much coffee today. I've had too much coffee. I've had too much coffee today. Okay, I'm gonna literally like, okay. So what I'm hearing is a number 2. So there's definitely, okay, this is what I'm seeing. Some of you guys have been single for 2 years, or 2 years too long. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys are definitely gonna be in a relationship this year, and it's gonna be really out of this world. Like, you're not even gonna expect it. You don't know that you're gonna be in a relationship. Even if I told you, you still wouldn't believe me, which is good, because then you wouldn't be expecting it. It's gonna be amazing. So you guys have the Scientist in the reverse. This person is definitely somebody who doubts themselves as well. It's somebody who's quite skeptical. They doubt themselves. They definitely think that this, you know, this situation in terms of who they are, it really is, yeah, they're definitely skeptical of the relationship at first as well, which is definitely something they are, yeah, definitely skeptical, but it's interesting. Okay, tell me more about group number 2. The caregiver, lovely. Number 33, that could be your age. So that's you coming into the relationship. You are the caregiver. You are like a hug. That's kind of your energy. You're like a hug. You are like a big bear. You know, that's your energy. Beautiful, like an otter. The Ruler for the person, and the Storyteller in the reverse. I think this is upright. I don't think this actually is in the reverse. But they definitely doubt themselves though. Okay, this person is so effing authentic. Like, they are so grounded, so down to earth. This person, you can talk about anything with them. You can be emotional, you can be angry with them, and they're just very accepting. They have such a big heart chakra. Their energy is just very large. If they're a male, they are just like the most cute, squishy male ever. And if they're a woman, they are just so adorable, and they're so sweet. They're like super sweet, to the point where it's like, wow, like, I found someone, I'm very lucky to be with them. That's what they're saying to you as well. I really feel like a lot of you guys are going to meet someone this year. And I really got that for this year anyway, for a lot of people in the collective. So especially if you guys are an empath and you've really just worked hard on yourself, and you just know that you can't be with a narcissist anymore, this is definitely that type of relationship. This is after the narcissist. That's basically, this person could have a title. They'll be called After the Narcissist. That's this person. I'm hearing, I'm growing up, I'm ascending, I'm getting that. I'm hearing the number 10 as well. So with the number 26, the Ruler and the Storyteller, this person has gone through a lot. They are an old soul in a young body. They are very young, like, they look young. So I don't think they're not too much older than you, probably about 2 years older than you, maybe not even that, but they're very similar to you. And we have the Mystic underneath, which makes me so happy, because I feel like this relationship is very mystical. It's very spiritually aligned. Your person is just full on accepting. You're kind of waiting for an argument with this person, because this person's so accepting. This, my child, this is what they're telling me, my child, they're saying this, my child, is actually a relationship. The ones you've had before haven't been. So you would know that this would be a relationship, because it's just very welcoming. It is like, come on in. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, welcome in, let's go, let's welcome her in. That's what I'm seeing. Your energy is just full on open. I'm seeing, like, this is really weird, but I'm seeing like a woman who is foxy. So it could be you, it could be the person you're attracting, depending if you want a woman or not, but it's like an actual fox woman. That's what I'm seeing, like a character from like a game, maybe like Sonic, but the female version, where you have like a massive tail, and it's like this really like sassy fox, and she's a lady. And she's so sassy, and she's so like a queen. That's kind of your energy. Even if you're not a female, your energy is just going to be radiating this sex appeal, and this person is just going to absolutely love you for it. The 25, the Mystic, is showing me that this person is super gentle and genuine with your heart and your body. They are really slow when it comes to approaching you. They won't overwhelm you, they won't love bomb you. It's going to be very sacred and gentle. It's going to be a very normal relationship. It's going to be very normal, to the point where you think, does this person actually like me? But what it's going to show is, okay, especially if you guys are, and a lot of us are, used to narcissistic relationships where they love bomb you, they over approach you, they overdo it. And I'm hearing choo choo, like they overdo it, like they, you know, with a train, it's running too fast. And I'm seeing that it's kind of like someone just slams into you, and basically they literally just, I don't know, I didn't even mean to clap that loud, but I've had a lot of coffee today, so sorry about that if that hurt your eardrums. But basically I'm hearing someone used to just slam into you, and it might even be literally they used to slam into you, if you know what I mean. You didn't enjoy that. And basically it's like they're not going to do that. They're going to approach you very slowly, and you're going to see them coming towards you. So it will be really easy. You won't have to pretend and fake who you are. And I think that's something that a lot of you guys are getting used to, is you won't have to fake it. You won't have to change yourself. You won't have to alter your personality to be likable or this type of person that is just full on genuine. It's like you are welcome into this family. That's what this person is saying. You are welcome here. I love you. I want to be with you. I find you so attractive. This person has been yearning for such an authentic relationship for literally most of their life. From a very young age, they've always seen relationships as something very sacred. I mean, I want someone like this. This is such a pretty energy. This person could literally be any star sign. I'm hearing not apparent to any certain star sign. I don't feel a lot of air from this person though. They feel mostly water, earth and fire, but they could be air, but they might not act like an air sign. So say if they're a Gemini, they could be very fiery, or if they're an Aquarius, they could be very earthy. You know, it's like it's not just one thing. That's what this person is. And what I love about this type of energy is they're very multifaceted and they embrace that. And I think when you're ready to embrace that in yourself, that's when you meet this person. When you embrace all parts of you that are the most scariest, uncomfortable parts, and I feel like I want to cry, like the most scary, uncomfortable parts of you that you feel terrified of showing the world. I'm hearing, I love those parts of you. Why don't you show me more? It's kind of just like this person is just super accepting, and it feels easy to them. It feels very easy for them to love you. And I think that's something that you're not used to, which I think is very sad in a ugly society that we have. Unfortunately, we're not in our communities yet, which I can't effing wait to be in our communities. I can't fucking wait. I literally am yearning for a community like a lot of us are, and I think that's definitely what this person's witnessing. They're showing me community. And I'm gonna, sorry guys, I don't need to interrupt, but I have to have some coffee because I need it. I'm sorry to like stop the reading there to drink my coffee, but it's gonna go cold, so that's why. That's this person. This person is authentic. They just tell it how it is. They're somebody who can see you in all your glory. That's kind of their energy. They do not get down on their knees and praise you. They are in the same level as you. You're not below them. You don't look them up on a pedestal. This person is nothing like any of your parents. And if you know what it's like to attract someone who's like your parents, a lot of the time is us as children, when we grow up, when we're a child, we witness our mum and our dad, or whoever our guidance are, you know, our guardians, whoever they are. It doesn't have to be parents, could be grandparents, whatever. But normally we witness a masculine and a feminine. And this person, depending on who we're attracted to, say you are, you know, straight female. If you are a straight female, you're most likely going to go towards men, right? So you're going to be looking at the father figure in that family. If you have had someone who's a father figure or a masculine energy who was very, say, they weren't around a lot, you will most likely attract that in a man because you think that that's what you need, and that's part of your subconscious trying to heal that young side of you. If we witness that that isn't actually somebody we need, and we come away from that, you can heal yourself so quickly before you can say go. That's what they're telling me. And you're going to attract your man who's really authentic, and you're going to feel loved, because a lot of the time is we attract people that don't make us feel lovable because we genuinely don't feel lovable. Our relationships will bring up our shit. And I know it's annoying, but it's so true that relationships will not make you happy. They will make you happy on some level, but they won't literally make you happy. Like, you can't be in a relationship with somebody and they're like, oh, this person literally makes me happy all the time. No, they won't. Like, you're a human being with needs, and you got to meet those needs for yourself as well. And I think that's something that a lot of us need to learn, because if we don't, we're just going to keep waiting for somebody to save us, and we don't want to do that. We want to be there for ourselves, because at the end of the day, we're not going to be around that person all the time. So if we come into contact with a situation where we need to step into our power and our boundaries, how the hell are we going to actually do that if we haven't got strength in ourselves to actually believe in ourselves? And that came out as a gigantic message that needed to be said. So my lovelies, let's see how you're attracting this person. A lot of you guys want a man. I just keep getting man, male. I just keep hearing that. So sorry if you want a female. This will still apply to you, but I am getting a lot of men, masculine energy from this group. So yeah, and this person, you like somebody who's really strong. I'm picking up on that, like physically strong. I'm hearing someone who can lift you up. So I love that. Take it as you will, okay? So that is really cool. Just trying to be really PG. Okay, right. So let's see what's going on next year. What's going on next year? Yeah, just feeling uncomfortable, feeling like things are a bit rocky. Things are kind of a bit like this right now. It's okay. I'm hearing that's okay. You're going through a process. Good. Stepping into that power. Perfect. Love that. Coming into your masculine side. Just about clarification. We have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels lost. They feel like I don't have an identity. I'm having an identity crisis. I'm hearing that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to not know yourself. I'm hearing welcome to the club. I'm hearing a lot of human souls don't know their identity, so that is totally fine. And that's obviously being channeled. Right, you're definitely releasing an old wound around an old person who is an old ex or a friend or somebody who is just really uncomfortable. They're very critical. And you're not going to be in that critical thinking anymore. Once you love yourself and you genuinely know that you're not going to criticize, and you're not genuinely criticizing yourself anymore, you're not going to attract someone who's going to criticize you. Therefore, you're going to start to attract a different type of person. You're going to go from a really insulting, critical, really harsh person to someone who is passionate, bold, and sexy. Someone who is open-minded, who is extremely forthcoming and confident, and I mean forthcoming in a good way, like they get stuff done. And then we also have strength and the Three of Swords. What this is showing me is you guys would have gone through quite a lengthy process of shadow work or something to do with really witnessing that some situations just really aren't good for you, and that's okay. Things are meant to be out of balance sometimes, so you can actually see where your boundaries are and what you really need in your life, because sometimes we don't know what we need until we actually go through things that we don't need. Basically, we have to go through things that are uncomfortable before we get what we need that is comfortable. Okay, so let's get you a couple more cards then. So where do we want to go towards now? They're saying, let's see how you're going to meet this person. So let's have a look. So I'm going to include friendships in this as well. So this could be a friend, especially if I say like a certain star sign, you're like, oh my God, that's my new friend. It could be a friend as well, because friendship's always a really good idea to plan. They help you to plan how you attract a partner. They get you prepared, basically. They get you prepared. Thank you. I was trying to get the words. All right, we have a really gorgeous energy. Oh my God, this makes me so excited. Okay, so we have Taurus, we have the 11th house. Oh my God, this is so great. We have the 11th house, we have Venus. I am very excited. I'm fucking excited. We have Taurus and Venus. What this is showing me is Taurus and Venus is such a gentle energy. It's like an open-hearted, because Taurus rules Venus. So basically there's this energy of support, genuine, authentic authority, not over you, but they're with you. And how you attract this person is through community. So it could be online community. It could be I'm hearing, I'm coming out. It's like you let yourself be free. You let yourself be seen. And then this person comes into your life very authentically because you're being authentic and showing who you really are. And then the Taurus energy of Taurus, Venus in the 11th house, what this is showing me is you're being witnessed in a group of people. So it could be literally that this person is a client of yours. They could be someone from online. It could be someone you'll meet in a class, a group, a university course, at work. It does feel like something more like leisure though, not work as such. It could feels more like leisure. Can you tell me what else is this situation? 7th house, yes. So okay, can I have one more? They're saying you know what it is, just listen. Okay, I'm gonna listen because my guides are like screaming at me and I can't hear what they're saying. It's gonna be random, out of nowhere. It's to do with something you really enjoy, you get a lot of pleasure out of it, and you don't expect to meet someone through this situation. So say if you are wanting you're starting a new business, this is not really going to be on your mind, is meeting somebody new who you really gel with. I'm hearing you are the light at the end of my tunnel. Sounds really dodgy. I love that. I love that. But basically it's this sense of yeah, this kind of accomplishment, like you really feel that you've accomplished something actually meeting this person because of the personality that they have. They're completely different to anyone you've ever met. This is showing you, reflecting back to you your progress, which is effing amazing. I fucking love this so much. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This person's going to approach you or you're going to approach them. It doesn't really matter. I'm hearing you do whatever you want in the moment. So this person most likely will approach you, but I do feel like it's going to be very easy. What's the main thing group number 2 is learning in their love life? Lovely. Amber and Dawn, Redwood, rewild perception versus reality. You are seeing people for who they truly are. This is exactly what you need to do, because what I'm seeing is it's like if you keep seeing the rose-coloured glasses version of people, you are not protecting yourself. You're not going to feel safe. So basically we want to get to the reality of things, because reality is here now. And the last thing you want to do is, if you actually do want to begin a committed connection, is you want to make sure that you are very comfortable with seeing a person for who they truly are, so they can see you for who you truly are, because you are worth every inch of their time and your time to be yourself. You should not have to pretend, adjust yourself to be somebody else. It's not fair on you and it's not fun. It's like, it takes genuine effort to pretend to be somebody that you're not. You know, you don't want to pretend to be somebody else. Why would you? Everyone else is taken. What's the point? I'm hearing, I'm not pretty like her, I'm not attractive like him, I don't have those abs, I don't have those hips. And it's like, why would you want them? Like, you literally are a being from your ancestors. Like, all your features on your body are literally from your ancestors. Like, that is so precious. Like, that is amazing. And somebody's going to love you for that. And I think a lot of the criticism that's coming from what you're thinking is definitely from a parent that's definitely been very critical on you. And it's not fair. And you shouldn't have had to go through that. Okay, so we have solar flares activate. I'm sorry if you guys can't see that. I'm really trying to like focus it. There we go. Okay, so we have solar flares activate. This is very deep rooted. I feel like a lot of you guys are similar to your grandparents. So if you're a woman, you'll be like your grandma, and if you're a guy, you'll be like your granddad. Pisces, lovely. You're going to attract a Pisces type of person. Doesn't have to be exactly a Pisces. We have alliance conjunction. This person's going to work with you. You might actually literally work with them to form something. Virgo, lovely. This person is definitely very gentle. They work in a job that feels really right for them. It doesn't have to be spiritual. I'm hearing it can be spiritual. It doesn't have to be. It can be just something that feels really correct for them. It feels like I'm hearing it feels right for me, and that's enough. That's a really sexy quality to have as well. Just like knowing yourself like that. We have ascendant entrance. I like the word entrance. You know what I mean? A wink, wink. And then we have first house. Yeah, I love this. This is the stag. I actually saw a stag intuitively yesterday or today. I can't remember. Like, the time is literally so irrelevant right now. Time is just like molding into one. But I saw a stag, and I feel like what it represents is you just being a leader. It's more than a leader. It's like a spiritual leader. I feel like it's to do with you planting your feet on firm ground and taking up space and being connected with nature. That's the type of person that this person is. Like, they are very connected with nature, and they have strong Aries in their chart as well, because that's what the first house rules. And then we have progressions and journey. This person's very much a nature goer. They love nature. They love being out in nature. They love mountains and all that beautiful stuff. Mountains are their thing. I'm hearing the mountains and the moon call to me. This person could resonate with very strong indigenous tribes. I'm seeing like all skin colours, all hair types. But what I am seeing, particularly few people, I'm seeing male. They could have brown skin or like tinted brown skin. I don't know how to explain it. Just like darkish skin. How to explain it? Black hair, that could be one persona. And then I'm also seeing someone very pale with very blonde or ginger hair. So I'm sorry guys, I'm seeing everything. And then for women, one person I am seeing is a woman she has brown skin again, and then black hair, very long hair. I keep seeing indigenous women, indigenous men who carry that beautiful ancestral heritage with them, which is just, oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, soft. We got the card of soft. This person's very soft and gentle. This is definitely the type of person you want in a relationship. And then we have secrets. This person will keep the relationship a secret for a while. But it's not because they don't trust you, they don't want to share it. They actually have a really beautiful family as well. You're going to be part of their family. Breathe it in. Lovely. They've got a very sensitive nose. They're just very sensitive in general. And then we have listen. This person's got very sensitive hearing. I think this person's just really connected with nature. Like, I think generally they're very sensitive to their environment. And we have aggressive. You're releasing aggressive people, aggressive energies that just do not serve you, that make you feel drained. I'm hearing I'm not a drain, I'm a radiator. Like, radiate energy. Oh, look at that, it's gorgeous. I love this. This is absolutely perfect, this reading. I love this reading. Universal, unconditional love and source. I mean, come on. Like, that is just so pretty. I love that. How beautiful. Essence. Love that. We have talents. This person's very multi-talented. They are so intelligent. They can pick up on music like that. Like, they can understand languages like that. They've probably got a Gemini Mercury or something. They're very good with languages, accents. They've got that feminine side to them as well. You most likely will have kids with this person if that's something that you want. I'm seeing a lot of you guys carrying the baby. So obviously you will be a woman if you want to carry the baby. So you may be a woman. But I'm also seeing I'm hearing I want to have that baby. I'm feeling a lot around the stomach. So a lot of you guys might want to have a baby. And of course, please take it as it resonates, because it's a very sensitive subject. But I do see you creating something. So if it isn't a baby, oh, you're just going to feel so fulfilled. Like, you're just going to feel so... If you are relating as a feminine, you're just going to feel so feminine. And if you're a masculine, you're just going to feel so masculine. Like, you're going to feel so gentle in your own energy. You're not going to be sucked energy dry. You're not going to feel complicated. It's going to feel super easy. I mean, independence. It's going to be very independent. And I've got, I'm scratching my middle finger. So it's going to be very sexual, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm going to try not to say certain words because I don't want to get taken off, because that's the time we live in at the moment. Okay. So then we have the Queen with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to feel very stable before you meet this person. So there's going to be a sense of stability that's going to come in for you. That is going to be possibly through career or your home life. So that is your reading, guys. I also see last thing is you're going to be creating a family. I'm hearing surviving family. First it's surviving it and then creating it. So most likely you're going to come away from old family types and family members who don't serve you, and then you're going to come into your community, but very slowly. I'm hearing making footprints. So you're going to be making that for yourself. So don't be afraid to come out of your shell. Okay. So I want to just pull one more card from this. I just want to do a little mini message. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. No one is immune to the polarity of this human experience. The only way through is to embrace all parts of it, the light and the shadow. And as any healer or initiate knows, the only way to the light is to embrace the shadow within. The shadow and sometimes the pain is a portal to your liberation. You're not broken, you're healing. Healing is happening. Trust in the timing of life. Healing is happening, healing is happening, healing is happening. Last thing I feel is your omen, spiritual omen, your animal omen is a whale. So look out for whales. That is your reading, guys. Have a great day. And my crystal shop and rates are below. And I'll speak to you very soon, my lovelies. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. So we have the Explorer. We have number 28. We've got the rain just coming down as well. So you can hear the rain. Sounds very lovely. So we have the 28, the Explorer. So we're going to have a look into your person and any kind of energy that's around you next year. Okay, so I feel like you're searching out your soul tribe. You're finding your soul tribe. You're searching out, sorry, there's a crease in my thing here. You're searching out your soul tribe. Your soul tribe is coming towards you. So get ready for that. That's definitely coming in for you. I also feel like you're going to meet your person through a holistic type of way. So it could be you enter a group, you go for some type of healing, or it's just about you being fully authentic. You don't actually, if you don't even want a holistic person, it doesn't have to be that, but this type of person is very much like you. It's matching your energy. And I'm hearing when I'm ready and I'm vulnerable, I will appear. And so basically when you are ready and vulnerable, you're going to appear to this person and he or she's going to appear to you. And we have the Companion. Lovely. So the Companion is a very interesting card. I feel for this one is this person is definitely ready for a relationship. If you want a committed long-term relationship, this is definitely available. I don't know why I'm getting Barney the dinosaur. No idea. And also Mr. Blobby. So for some of you guys who aren't in the UK, I'm pretty sure Mr. Blobby is just the UK thing. He was really creepy. He's kind of like Barney, but really weird. He looked like a potato with spots on. It's really weird. I'm getting like childlike things, but yeah, just childlike energy. Just there's nothing attached to it. It's very like light and gentle and playful and like anything can happen type vibe. So we have number 33. 33 is going to be a big number for you guys, the caregiver. And I think, yeah, 2023. So obviously number 3 is a big number. And oh, throat chakra stuff. So we have the explorer number 28 and we have the companion number 15. So your person is meant to be yours, like your type of person, not like literally yours, like you own them. Like literally this person is definitely meant for you. I'm hearing I've wasted a lot of my life going around and going backwards. So this person has definitely gone into the past a lot. They've kind of, they're definitely, it's to do with their self-esteem. They felt like they're not good enough. They're not the sort of person that can attract someone like you. Like you have, your energy is very bold and open. I feel like you've not always been like that. I think you've kind of come into that, which is really beautiful. I just see this really gentle person and they love nature and they love kind of anything that's just easy. And I think I'm hearing my standards are high. So that's you and your person. Your standards are really, really good. Your boundaries are great. And I'm feeling like you're stepping into that power, which is so good. I love it. So good. They're very like strong feminine energy coming from this group. I love it. Fucking love it. So good. How are you both going to meet? I'm hearing, please don't worry about how you're going to meet me. Please don't worry about it. Oh, that traveled a long way. Oh, girl, maybe you traveled a long way to meet this person. Wow. I don't think you're going to meet this person a long way in terms, it's not going to be a long-term relationship. I don't ever really like to talk about long-term relationships because if it starts like that and it, you know, you're in it for a very long time and this person's abroad, I don't think they can work a lot of the time. They can work, but you know, it takes a specific type of person for it to work. Unless there's no joining up at the end of it, that's not a relationship. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. So this person, okay, this is definitely your type of relationship. I'm hearing your specific type of relationship. I think because also you've been single for quite a while or you've kind of felt like there's nobody out there for you. There is always going to be someone out there for you. The reason why you may think that or they may come to your mind is because you've possibly grown up in an environment where you're not good enough. You were never seen as good enough. You're somebody who's always been picked on or criticised. And therefore, you always compare yourself to everyone else because you think, well, they always like everyone else. Why don't they like me? So I'm going to look like that person or I'm going to be like that person because they're getting more praise or attention or all that stuff, especially if you haven't had that when you were younger. So you're going to be healing that and you're going to be looking into your side of the relationship. What that means is, how have I been affected by these types of people? How has it affected me? And how can I really resolve this and love myself? I feel like you're going to attract your person in a really super balanced way. It's not going to be forced. It's going to be really authentic. It's going to be really gentle and genuine and really, really effing easy. Like you're going to attract this person super easy. Don't go into situations thinking you're going to meet a person. I'm talking to you Libras and Geminis. I feel like you guys sometimes, not of course not all of you, but some of you guys are searching for a person when you go into situations. Just be yourself. Just go into a situation on the basis that you want to learn something or you want to, you want to basically progress your journey, not for this person, not to find this person. So your person is definitely on your wavelength. They're on your lane and you're not going to miss them, okay? A lot of you guys think you're going to miss them or you have to force it to meet them. No, you don't, okay? What are they learning to meet this person? Oh, yes, this comes up a lot. Can you clarify this card, please? The animal. So this is to do with you learning to be more of yourself, learning to be seen more, learning to have your natural instincts without shoving them down or putting a emotional mask over it or anything like that. So what this is showing me also is you're hibernating a lot. That's actually a really good thing, is to cocoon and hibernate, because basically you're coming away from anything toxic and overwhelming. You are not meant to be in overwhelm all the time. You're not meant to be in survival mode all the time. That's not normal, okay? So if you feel like you have to do that, there might be something in your environment that's making you do that. And as you get older, you may kind of want to come out of that or may end up getting out of that and feeling a lot better. I'm seeing with the animal is I'm hearing this is all I'm seeing is this, which is basically forward movement, forward direction. That's all I can see. So the fact that you guys are in that energy is really powerful. This is basically like, I know what I need now. You might not know exactly how to get it, but I definitely feel like it's on its way. So it could be a lifestyle, it could be a certain body type you want to get, like possibly, lose weight, gain weight, whatever it is. You may want to, start showing up for yourself. You might want to start having a certain career. There's this sense of like, I know what I want, I just don't know how to get it. And that's this type of relationship you're going to get. It's like, as long as you are fully comfortable, obviously not fully comfortable, as long as you're curious about the next phase of your love life, I really feel like this person's going to come in, because it's like you've got to be open-minded, because there's going to be some triggers that come up, because that's what happens when we meet new people. So there is, okay, this person is not going to do a fakery. Like, you can't fake who you are, because they don't want you to do that. They want you to be yourself. I'm hearing you never had an environment where you could be fully authentically yourself. I don't want you to do that with me. I want you to retest yourself and be fully authentic with me, which is very hard for a lot of you guys, especially if you've grown up in environments where you weren't allowed to make decisions, you know. Now you're making decisions. This person is giving you an ultimatum. I'm hearing, do you want to be with me or do you not want to be with me? That is going to be your decision, and you get to make that yourself, okay? This is also to do with friendships. You're going to realise who is there for you and who isn't there for you, who really you want to be around and who you don't want to be around. And remember, this is a choice. You choose who you get to be in a relationship with. I'm hearing, and I know you guys aren't going to want to hear this, but we actually do choose who we're with. So even if someone's really narcissistic, it's not just their fault. It is what's going on within you as well. You have deliberately chosen that person for a reason. So you're going to meet this person in an environment that's super easy after cocooning and going into your little cave. And I feel this person's very introverted as well. There's somebody who they like to be recognized. So most likely you're going to come up to them, or they're going to go up to you. They're going to love your hair, specifically your hair or eye color. They're like, oh my God, your hair is beautiful. Or, you know, oh, I love that dress, or I love that outfit, or I love your... I don't know, it's something about, like, I'm seeing as an example, not for all of you guys, but as an example, you're in like a queue to Starbucks or something, and you see this person reach over, maybe like they pay for your food or something magically, like something happens, and then you witness like their tattoos on their hand, or you see like a type of credit card, you're, oh, that credit card's really interesting, that looks really interesting, or I've never seen something like that, or, you know, like, I don't know, there's something about this person that makes, I'm keep actually getting that song, I Made You Look. Is it that's the title of it, by I don't know, who is it by? It's really like viral at the moment. One of you guys can comment it down below, because I really hate viral songs, because they're literally everywhere now. They're just like literally all over the place, which is annoying for me, and personally I don't like them. But I don't really like this song. But Meghan Trainor, it's by Meghan Trainor. It's like, I Made You Look. Like literally this person is possibly grazing your hand or something. They're doing something, and you look up and you're like, whoa, I don't know what to do now. Like, they're really attractive. Like, their energy is like, oh. And something happens where one of you starts a conversation, and that's how it gets rolling. And wow, this person's very committed. Like, hello. So on this, okay, right, this is the tea. This is the downloads I'm getting. This is the tea, guys. It feels very, very gossipy. I love it. It's like, ooh, what's the tea? Throughout the entire year, it's going to be interesting. You're going to see very interesting sides of you that you have never witnessed before, because you're uncovering some really deep parts of you. It feels very good. It's going to feel kind of mismatched, but things will work out. Things will actually end up working out in your favor. So it's going to take a while, but this, I feel like 2023 is going to be the year of things just coming together, but they're going to come in together in a really weird way. So something might get cancelled and you go somewhere else, and then you end up there, and it's like, that is how you end up connecting with this person. I'm hearing, don't worry, if something doesn't match up, let it not match up. You are getting used to things not working out, so you can actually come into your alignment. You are letting go of immense perfectionism, because what I'm seeing is you are learning to just really live your life authentic. I'm seeing a train that's chugging along like this. That's what you're learning to do, is you're learning to chug along in life in a way that, not chug along as in like, oh, I'm just chugging along, you know, surviving. I don't mean like that. You're actually learning to really live life on your terms, in your way, in your authentic way. I'm hearing, so why the hell would you meet your person in a way that your friend has done, or, you know, they've met their, you know, your friend has met somebody and you're really jealous, or you really want that, and it's like, that's really good that jealousy is coming up, because it makes you realize what you want. But don't worry, you're not going to meet them that way. It's going to meet you in your way. I'm hearing you have to personalize your life to you. You can't be happy until you start doing that, because you don't know what you need until you start recognizing what your thing is, you know. And your person is amazing. Oh my God, they are so grounded and authentic. They love driving, they have a really good job, they have all the practical necessities that you like. They are very classic, they are very funny, I'm hearing funky. They love creativity, they are really pride themselves on creativity, high sex drive for some of you guys as well. Not for everyone, but for a lot of you guys, specifically masculine type people that you want. If it's a masculine, more in that realm. If it's more of a feminine, yes, they would, but it would be more private. It wouldn't be like forthcoming as such, you know. Yeah, obviously I'm not talking male, female, I'm talking actual energy, like masculine, feminine energy. But look, I love this. So my guides are getting really excited. I'm picking up on a load of children, child spirits as well. Like not so much actual children like human children. Like I'm talking like very young spirit guides are getting really excited about this. Almost like cupids. It's really cute, cherubs. Very cute. So we have the King of Cups, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. I'm hearing you're going to meet this person whether you like it or not. They're going to step into your life in a way that's like, whoop, you know when you miss a step on the stairs and it's kind of like, oh my God, that's kind of this person. It's like, oh, okay, now I'm in a relationship. Great. So you're not going to be in a relationship if you're not ready. Like you literally won't, it won't happen. So if you haven't met somebody yet, it's just because it's not your time yet. Don't worry, don't rush it. Why would you want to rush a relationship? If you're going to be with someone I say this all the time. If you're going to be with somebody for the rest of your life, why the fuck would you want to rush it? You don't. Next year is definitely going to be, I'm working on what I love. I am focusing on what I need, and I'm going towards my self-care. And that is basically how you're attracting your person, because you are so fucking invested in yourself. You are so effing invested, and I love that so much. It will take time, my love. It will take time. And it's not going to be at the age that you are okay, some of you guys will need to explore a little bit in terms of your physical body, other physical body, emotions, how to work your own energy. It won't be in your teens. So I'm sorry, you guys, if you are a teenager, it won't be in your teens for a lot of you guys. Maybe 19, but no earlier than that is what I'm thinking. And obviously this is a general reading, so please take it as a resonance. You might meet this person at like 16 or 17, but it might not be that. I'm picking up for some of you guys, you will have to go through like literally life experience and time before you meet this person, because a lot of the time is, unless you're super aware, you will most likely attract somebody who's going to be similar to one of your family members before you meet your person, unless you are very lucky and your journey is not about beating narcissists. Okay, so just to be blunt. All right, so let's have a look and see who your person is. I'm hearing, why are you so afraid of life? Don't be afraid of things not working out. I want you to be excited about things working out. Like, let things happen for you and with you. Okay, so this is your person. So we have Gemini, 6th house, and we have the North Node. It's not going to be a specific star sign. I think it can be pretty much any star sign, but what I am picking up on is Earth and a little bit of air and a tiny bit of fire. So they're very earthy, but they have a fire, and they have like a sense of I'm hearing a fun side to them. I'm also hearing gender neutral, so they may not resonate with a certain gender norm. I don't know. I'm not that type of person. I don't know, but that may be them as well. They may also, in terms of, I'm hearing gender norm, and I don't mean it in actually the real phrase, because I don't know much about that type of thing. But in terms of like the gender norm, is what they're actually telling me is that this person it's about energy. So this type of person, their energy is very genuine. So of course they will have a particular type, but I'm really going into like uncomfortable ground here, but what I'm feeling is this person is all about the energy. So don't go off of somebody just based on what they're showing you right there and then. Really tune into your intuition and tune into your solar plexus and retune into your body and figure out, okay, is this person being authentic? Do they give me what I need in my life? Do they align with my values? That is what you need to ask yourself. And don't be scared of asking that with yourself. Even if it's no, okay, then this person isn't for me. Why would you want to be around somebody who suffocates you? You know, lovely. Yes, this person's very resourceful. They have a lot of physical needs taken care of. I'm talking physical needs. Wink, wink. And then we have Descendant, which is beautiful. They are letting go of a lot of old crap that needs to go. I'm hearing taking out the trash. Taking out the trash. And then we have Imam Kolai, Root. This person is very connected to their ancestors. They love talking to spirit. They're very connected to God or the universe. 6th house, this person is really good at taking care of themselves. Very clean type person. Very gentle. This person's really wanting a relationship. They're very committed. When they commit, they really, really commit. Pisces. And we have Vesta, which is Hearth. Or Heath. So this person is definitely the type of person that's going to really unlock what you've been wanting for a long time. I'm hearing, I need my my family. And that's something that this person's going to bring in for you, especially if you've had a lot of family dynamics that haven't worked out. Or if you have a really amazing family, you get along with them really well, then both your families are going to merge really well together. I'm seeing at your wedding, which is so cute. So if some of you guys want to get married, I'm seeing a wedding situation, and the whole family it just feels light, lively and light. That's kind of the energy around, around it, which is really, really nice. Okay. This person is really deep, like really deep. This person loves to go really deep with you in other ways, but they're very deep as well. Like they do like to go very much into depth with you. We have the card of sensual. I'm not going to go down that route today. I'm sorry, because unfortunately they don't like me on here when I talk about stuff like that, but we'll find a way. Okay, then we have sacrifice. Oh my God. Number 44, sacrifice. Right, you are not going to sacrifice your physical needs. Okay, your physical needs, you're not going to sacrifice them. Okay, I'm not going to go into that because, you know, sensitive subject on here apparently. So basically you're not going to sacrifice your physical needs. Okay, so basically you are not going to be shoved out the door every time you have a need. My finger keeps getting, I keep wanting to scratch my finger. I'm seeing like pointing, this is my pointing finger. I'm seeing like, that's what I want, I'm gonna get that. And you both align with that. We have listen and breathe it in. This person's got very sensitive hearing, very sensitive nose. They love smells, they love candles, they love flowers, anything that enhances their senses, they absolutely love that. And then we also have compromise. A lot of you guys have definitely had to sacrifice your needs for other people, and you're not doing that anymore. I'm hearing, no, girl, no. None of that. We're done with that now. Goodbye. Yes, I absolutely love this card. This is perfect for you guys. So we have, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you've got a lot of earth in your chart. I feel like you take life quite seriously, or it has to be kind of like perfect, which in a way is good because that's what you know what you need. But sometimes we have to get used to being in our heart more. We have to kind of come to a point where, you know, we have to look at things on a more broader scale. We can have change, which I know is really hard for you fixed signs, especially myself because I'm a Scorpio. But it's definitely a sense of play that needs to come in. I really feel like you're bringing this in, and this can come in various different ways. When we play, it's when we feel safe. So bringing in safety into your life is super important. So how you can bring this in is to really work on your root chakra, work on your environment. Does it make you feel safe? Does it or does it not? How can we bring that in? And also, how can you be heard and seen? Is there anything that you can do to make yourself feel more comfortable with your emotions or what you feel? There could be a sense of like maybe journaling, or I'm hearing karate. I heard counselling and karate, you know, the basic needs of life. And then we have more fun, jokes and laughter, please. And that's what you're going to get from this person. They are very playful, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. They're very playful, but they are wink, wink. Okay. Right. Rose Oracle time. Hi, bitch. Okay. So let's see what your, ooh, yes. I love this. The Mystic Rose. Yes. Okay. So this is your guidance. So compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. Some of you guys are buying a new phone or a new laptop or something technology. I'm hearing like this. It's high up. It's very expensive. That's just something I just heard. And also you might be getting your windows done. Yeah. Okay. So we have this card of compassion, devotion, and grace. It encourages us to soften toward humanity and to endeavour to see the world and even those who have hurt us with understanding and open heart and deep humility, to see that we all carry the hurt and are wounded. We have all experienced severing. Mother Mary is inviting you to open your heart to humanity when you most want to close. How are you being called to show compassion today? And I think also, this is not to say if you've been hurt, just be like, oh, I forgive them, you know, they're abusive, but it's fine. It's like, no, it's like, I want you to really work on how to be more open with yourself and to basically not dictate a timing to everything. Like if you're going through something, let yourself go through it. It doesn't have to be a certain way of doing things. Like you can change things up. Your person is going to be so supportive. If you want a baby, this is possibly for this person. Yes, glamour, beautiful. You're going to feel gorgeous around this person. You're going to feel comfortable and easy. And I feel like you may be doing something glamorous with your body as well. Prosperity, lovely. Some of you guys, if you are wanting to carry a baby, you do end up carrying a baby, you're going to feel so blessed. Like some of you guys, you are literally meant to be mothers, like literally. I mean, everyone, of course, every woman is meant to be a mother on the same wavelength. And at the end of the day, if you are not a mother, whatever the situation, I know it's a very sensitive subject, but if you are meant to be a mother, if you are literally meant to carry a baby, I do feel like you're going to glow and you are going to absolutely love it. This is going to be part of your purpose. And if you don't, and you don't feel like you want to, or it's not in the cards for you, you are just going to feel, you're going to know what your abundance is. You're going to know how to feel abundant within yourself. And there's going to be a part of you that you're going to get a glimpse of and you're like, ah, that's what I need more of. And you're going to bring that in, and that's going to be just so beautiful for you. And I think you're also going to bring in family energy and kids and things like that. You're very connected to children and animals, and so is your person. Your person's like surrounded by kids all the time. They might have quite a young family. Yeah. So I want to get one more card for you, which is your animal omen from the Cosmic Creatures deck. Hearing it's right at the back. Lovely. Oh, yes, girl, I love this. So we have the whale, wisdom, vessel, and depth. I mean, I did say this person's very deep, so hi. Possessing wisdom as deep as the ocean and intuition as wide as the eye can see. The whale is a vessel of the mysterious, unconscious, breaking the surface of the water every time it needs to breathe. The whale implores you to dive deeper into your soul and explore the emotions that run through you. Water represents emotion, and often emotions lie beneath the surface, cycling through our bodies, unseen but felt. The whale asks you to regulate your mind and emotions, becoming the commander of your ship, so that things don't pressurize and you shoot up through the blowhole. Wink, wink. Sometimes we numb ourselves to feel better, but the whale encourages you to go down to the bottom of the ocean and face your deepest fears. Connect with the cosmic power of water and all of this element you hold in the vessel of your body. Big things are coming, you just got to wait for the right wave. Yes, I love that. My nose is itching so much. Last card, patience. Yes, the thing that we all struggle with in today's society. So that's your reading. Rate and crisp shot below, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading, my lovelies. So you guys got the artist, number 23. So let's see what is going on for you guys. So we're going to be looking into any energies that are coming in this 2023, this year. And we'll see what is entering your life, if it's love, if it's friendship, whatever wants to come through. Okay, so I definitely see someone coming into your life. And I'm hearing it may take a little while before you actually kind of like get to know them, but they're definitely on their way. Yeah, really nice. You guys have a lot in common. Picking up on like cosplay or something, or a restaurant, artistry. You both are artists. Lovely. So your connection is the gambler, number 30. So you guys, it may kind of be like a gamble. It might feel like a gamble when you first meet them. It's kind of like you don't know the end outcome. You're kind of just rolling with it. That's kind of the attitude that they're saying I want you to have. I want you to just roll with it. So we have the artist. You're the artist, and I feel like they're the alchemist and the liberator. I love this colour, like a peachy pink. I said colour, like a bit of an accent. So we have the alchemist and the liberator. The alchemist, I'm getting a lot of peachy colour for this group. So this is very much like solar plexus, sacral, heart kind of energy all mixed into one. So I feel like the main thing you guys are working on in 2023 is your sense of confidence around relationships in general with everyone. With how you approach them and how you really get people to understand you. And if they don't, you're kind of just walking away. You're not kind of forcing anything. You're not kind of forcing the situation to happen. You're just letting it happen as it is. Some of you guys really are getting used to being artists. Some of you guys are going to promote your work and actually get paid to be an artist. Wow. Lots of new starts in next year, which is great. Or this year, wherever you're watching this, 2023. Yeah, it feels super good. Really nice. Yes, definitely a business. Definitely business stuff going on, or work stuff. About being seen, being heard. Lovely. You're not going to be in a position anymore where you are in a situation where you're not being heard. So you're not going to put yourself in that position anymore. I see you standing behind your inner child and you're just like, girl, we ain't going to put up with any of that shit anymore. I'm seeing Thomas the Tank Engine. Keep getting trains for the groups. I've had it in every group apart from group number 1. Lovely. This doesn't come up a lot, so this is really good. So a lot of you guys are turning conflict from conflict to community. So what I'm feeling is there's definitely this sense of like, okay, well, if you're not going to do that, then I don't want you here. So there's something there where you're setting boundaries. It's definitely around work as well. It's about your values, what you value, and your money. And like, I think for some of you guys, you could have had quite a complicated life with money, or you may be struggling with money in between jobs, or maybe you were in a relationship, especially maybe a marriage, especially if you share bank accounts with somebody, and you're going to be very wary about your money, which is completely natural. Even if you are wary of your money anyway, even if you're very young and have never been married or anything like that, it's okay to be wary of money. But also remember, it's your money, so you get to do what you want with it. You don't have to share it with somebody. We have the lovers, yes! Even though I say you don't have to share it with somebody, you might want to. You may actually go into work with this person. You may actually go into business with this person. If not, I see that I'm hearing like a little bit of competition, which to me is showing me that this person, you may be like jealous of their career, you may want to do their job, so maybe you actually go into work with this person. Once you meet them, you're like, oh my god, I've always wanted to do that. Yeah, I'd love to do that, something like that. I'm picking up on a Sagittarius and a Pisces relationship specifically. I'm picking up on Taurus and Sagittarius, or Taurus and Scorpio, and then I've got like a Libra and a Gemini, and then like a Cancer and a Aries, or something like that. Yeah, okay, so how are they going to meet this person? If there's a person in their life, how are they going to meet them? Okay. All right, so, wow, Scorpionic energy is coming through strong. So it could be in Scorpio season. So between the 22nd of October to the 22nd of November, or the 22nd to the 21st of November. So then we have Sun in Scorpio in the 5th house. We need a card. Let's get a card. We need a card here. 7 of Pentacles. It's definitely through hard work, working on something overall. It's also not just hard work, it's actually working on something continuously. I'm continually working on this. Lovely, I love this. This feels like you're really getting your needs met, you're really getting what you want. Okay, so it could be in Leo season or Scorpio season you meet this person. So around August and around November, October, and August, September. So around August, September, October, November, around that time. And then I do feel also how you're going to meet them is when you begin to really show off your depth in connections. So you actually show people the part of you that you're very scared of showing, whether it be your artistic side, your funny side, your gentle side. There's a part of you that you're worried about. You might be your Lilith. You could have Lilith in Scorpio or Lilith in Leo, and both of those are essentially about witnessing and being open to being vulnerable. That's basically what they are, because Leo is all about showing your real side, being like able to be seen, and Scorpio is about not letting your secretive side be too hidden, you know, allowing yourself to be fully open and not being scared of being vulnerable. Like, that's basically what it is. And I feel like, what's the Lilith of this other person? What's the Lilith of the other person? They could have Sag Lilith. So their Lilith would be about showing you how to be seen. Their Lilith would be about opening up to events and travel and things like that. They may have a fear of travel, they may have a fear of planes, and that's kind of their thing. Like, you're going to be helping them to show off their more gentle, more open side, and they're going to help you with your vulnerable depth. So they're kind of scared of looking at things from a broader perspective. They have this kind of narrow view, and they're kind of wanting to be more broad, which is what you're going to help with them. But they're very good with intimacy, and that's what this person is helping you with. So you both are balancing each other out, which is really, really nice. So let's see the type of energy that's coming in for you guys. I'm hearing Postman Pat and Fireman Sam. Those are both very British, old TV shows. So I'm not sure what that is, but girl, it's getting like, oh, it's getting very complicated up in here. Okay, I've just dropped literally all my cards. Oh my god, I'm just dropping them all over the floor. Come back, come back. Okay. This person's really cuddly. We have the card of cuddly. I want to show you guys that because I think that's really cute. I hope you guys can see that. So cute. What you cuddle cuddles you back, so take time to cuddle. Extroverted, yeah, I actually feel this person's extroverted. It might be if they do have Sag in Lilith, they might be scared of being extroverted and being shown and being seen, which is very similar to Leo. It's very similar to Leo, but in a different way. I'm hearing they use their energy in a different way. Gentle with words. This person's very gentle. They don't like to make an impact, so they are kind of like in the back. But when they get comfortable with the situation, very extroverted. So I would class this person as an extrovert. When they get in their energy and they are about like showing off what they're really good at, wow, really extroverted. This person is probably a projector in human design or a manifester. So then we have judgmental, This person is very judgmental on themselves. They also have been in a lot of drama with people, so they tend to kind of back away with drama. So they're learning to be, that's clarification, sorry guys, heard that. This person's learning to be more comfortable with conflict, which is a very good trait to have, because if you can do that, you can pretty much handle anything. Okay, let's see what else about this person. So this person might work in a corner shop or a little shop or a restaurant, something handling food. Yeah, it might be a food critic, but they're not that critical. That's just their job. Midheaven, Pinnacle. I feel like this person is you're going to meet through your job. So it could be they're a client, they're a customer, they are somebody you just work with. They might kind of be another professional that you need to kind of have in your life. There's definitely a lot of intimacy stuff going on, because we've got the 8th house to do with like emotional connection and how you guys connect. So I really feel like this group is kind of scared of that deep emotional intimacy. And I feel like for you guys, you might have or have had avoidant attachment, or maybe, you know, recognized avoidant attachment. So I feel like your journey in love this year is definitely to focus on when your needs aren't being met and move away from that situation, because I really feel like you have forced it before and it's just not worked out. And what's happened is you've become ill, or you just felt very uncomfortable and you've just, yeah, clearing it out. We have Virgo. I feel like this person's very gentle. They actually do feel like a Virgo. For some of you guys, this person is a Virgo. Their body is very, very sensitive to subtle changes. They're very energetically sensitive, like really sensitive. Okay, lovely. You and this person are also very psychic. You may have a very psychic connection, but be careful, because some psychic connections can be twin flames, and twin flames are not comfortable situations. You will know if it's a twin flame because you're going to be literally questioning the entire relationship all the time, and you're never going to really get into a connection. That's what I feel twin flames are. They don't normally end up being a relationship. They're normally testing you on your vulnerability and how comfortable you are with being close to somebody, things like that. Because you have awareness and call to action, I feel like a lot of you guys are learning to trust your intuition, especially my ladies. You guys have really learned to come into your feminine side and come into that feminine intuition. I'm hearing you know your intuition, you know what it is. So really trust that and really learn to work with it, because I feel, obviously my feminines as well, or you guys with your feminine side, whatever gender, we all have feminine and masculine energy. I just feel like it's to do with you guys settling into your awareness, and I feel like you may meet this person in like a group or some type of like environment where there's a lot of nature. I'm hearing some of you guys are building cabins. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, is there anything else that I want to show? Okay, let's get a couple of energy cards. Temptation. There may be a sense of temptation to go back to an ex or a friend, which is totally fine. If that's what you feel like you need to do, then go for it. I never tell you guys not to do these things, because we do stuff that we need in the moment. So I never say like, oh, don't do that. It's like, do it, do whatever you want. You know, obviously make sure you're safe, but yeah, you're not alone. Ask for help. There's definitely this sense of leaning into what you find comfortable. Finding whatever your moon, look at your moon sign and what makes you comfortable. That is what you need right now. So we have experience, adventure, wonder and journey. There's a lot of Sagittarius and Scorpionic energy in this reading. So this person could be a Sagittarius Scorpio relationship. There's a lot of communication. This person could be abroad, but you definitely will be in a relationship with them on a physical level. Like you won't be in a long distance connection. It will be like you're both, you know, far away, but you're going to come together. I'm picking up on India, and I'm picking up on that region of the world. I'm also picking up on Africa and Australia. I'm not sure why, very random countries, but that's just what I'm picking up on for some of you guys. I'm picking up on someone who's ginger, specifically a male. If they're a woman, I'm picking up on light brown hair. So with the connection here, we have communication, connect, reach out, speak and listen. What I see is you're learning to communicate openly. Don't always feel like you have to push yourself down or fake how you really feel. If you feel something, just tell someone. Like at the end of the day, the last thing you want to do, no, I don't like the word stringing on, because that's not what you're going to do. I don't feel that, but it's this sense of like, don't worry about sweeping stuff under the rug. Like this is, I'm hearing, I want you to do things differently this time. I want you to be really authentic with how you feel and start pushing your personality more outwards. Let people see who you really are. Like you are born with all these gorgeous traits and you are so multifaceted. Like let people see that within you. I'm also picking up on hematite. I actually have hematite here and I keep looking at it. For you guys, hematite this year, very, very good for you. It's going to help you to get more grounded and get more comfortable in your body. But this year is definitely about relationships and what your needs are. And you know what the Ace of Wands mean? Wink, wink, winkety wink. That also means that as well. Okay. So we have prosperity, which is lovely. So you're also learning to receive. Like a lot of you guys, if you're used to being independent, and what I mean by independent is you're used to just doing everything by yourself, which doesn't always mean independence, but in this sense it does. You're not going to be used to someone doing something for you. So that's going to be very new for you, especially if it's a friend who's wanting to come in and be there for you. It's going to be new and it's okay. Both of you are very wise. You're both old souls in young bodies, or just old souls. And then we have abundance. It's definitely about attracting things. It's definitely about learning to like take on what the universe is giving you. I mean, I'm hearing you asked for it. It's coming, you know. Letting go. Yeah, there might be somebody you're struggling to let go of right now, and that is totally fine. Work with it. There's no rush. You have time, okay? So we have prosperity with the number 3, wisdom with the number 7, and abundance with the number 2. So what I'm seeing is a creative connection coming together, and it's growing and expanding something. It's like pollinating. So what I see is a creative connection coming together. Like it could be 2 people in a job coming together. You could definitely meet this person through work. I feel it feels like a collaboration. You're both getting something out of it, not just that, you know. Kinky, kinky. Okay. The return, this is your message in love. The return, a new story. You decide, alignment is coming together. Things are aligning for you and around you. They're convening and coming together. You're in the right place at the right time. Your outer world matches your inner world. This card is delivering a message of harmony, coming together, and the embodiment of holding a clear vision for many years. You've been doing the groundwork to get to this moment right here. Perhaps for months, years, or even lifetimes. Use this moment. You get to decide what happens next. I acknowledge how far I've come and how much I've grown. I decide what happens next. Okay, so that is your message. I'm picking up on the starfish, and I'm looking at starfish here. Is there a starfish in this? 121, yes. I feel like some of you guys like the number 121. I'm hearing until I live to 121, you know. That's what I'm hearing. I don't get the starfish a lot, so that's really lovely. So you guys have the starfish. This is so nice for you guys. This is really about showing your brilliance and honouring what you're really good at, and that your person's going to see that brilliance within you. I'm seeing you shine, and it brightens and lightens my room. Regeneration, shine, and brilliance. I'm also seeing somebody waving like a fluorescent light around. I'm seeing it possibly like a concert or something. Your person could be a singer. They could be, it could be at a concert with somebody. I'm seeing like you just waving like this RGB light that's changing colours. So I'm seeing you like showing up like your bright childlike side, which is so beautiful. I'm hearing you're all the colours. We're multifaceted, you know, we don't have to be a particular way. It's okay for you to be different and change and alter and, you know, things like that. They keep saying for me to pull a card here, so I'm going to do that. Newness. I love that. This is about you getting used to something that's very different. And especially if you guys have kind of been criticised, especially around new people, you're not going to attract that anymore, because I feel like you're definitely purging it. We have literally purge coming out of this card here, and we have self-worth. So it's like you are literally purging all of that old stuff that is no longer yours. It feels beautiful. Got the number 5 I'm thinking of, which is about play and like coming into this playfulness. Shining bright, the starfish twinkles, celestial beams of luck, fortune, and inspiration. The starfish guides you towards embracing your unique qualities, reminding you you are truly special and it's okay to be different from everyone else. If you are facing challenges around being misunderstood and of feeling like you don't belong, the starfish gently reminds you that you are not alone in this experience. The more you share your light, the more you attract people who can understand, relate to, and cheer you on. I'm hearing you just got to do it. And it takes courage, and that's going to be how your person finds you. How can you find your person if you're not being yourself as well? I'm hearing you both have a genetic code that kind of links you together. So if you're trying to be somebody else, you're not going to attract that person, you know. I'm hearing if you are being fake, like I don't like the word fake, but if you're pretending to be somebody else, you're pretending to be somebody who you think that person's going to like, you're not going to attract the person that you need. You're going to attract people who are essentially like what you're being like is a mask in front of you, like you're pretending to be somebody else. That's what the people around you will be doing. So it's definitely about unmasking yourself and being more drawn to yourself and being more authentic with that. I mean, don't be afraid to be confident, girl. Wear that dress, or, you know, if you are, don't wear dresses, wear that suit or wear that top or wear those jeans. Wear what makes you feel comfortable, and don't be afraid to just do the thing that you've been scared of, even if it's just like a tiny thing, you know? Little things make all the difference. The starfish has the ability to regenerate missing limbs and can recover from dire situations. You have this ability too, so do not fear losing your identity or your inner circle. Those parts of you will regenerate and shape into the person you're becoming. The most authentic version of you is yet to come, and the starfish is here to support you all the way. And what I've heard is, I get this message a lot with starfish, is when you pick up a starfish, it's really soft. When you pick it up, it hardens. And a lot of the time, that's kind of what you guys have possibly been like when it comes to being physically intimate or emotionally intimate with people. And it's caused you to kind of freeze. And basically, you're learning to be in the moment with somebody and realize that you don't have to fake or pretend to be who you are. You can literally just express yourself fully. If people can't deal with that, they're not your people. Like, really, they're not. We are not meant to be abused our entire life. That's not a connection. And that's not normal. It's not normal to be verbally abused on the daily. Okay, so that is your reading, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. My rates and crystal shop are below, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.